What is up, my dudes? Today's episode has been a little bit of a setback for a major comeback. We were recording, finished about half of the thing. Had a little internet fiasco. I don't know what that is. Cyber attack, whatever it was. My router just wasn't acting very well. Lost the whole recording. Everybody's a little frustrated. I'm frustrated. The dudes are punching air right now. I just don't want to let anybody down. So I will be giving you my top 10 tight end rankings by myself, guys. Phil, very sad. He wanted to talk about all the trips he's been on, all the adventures he's shared. And unfortunately, that's all lost in cyberspace. Not sure if I will find it. You know, you're missing out on some of Jordan's eye rolls. That's all the things that Phil did that were so fun. And Seth just, eating ice cream, listening, sharing some rankings, guys. So if you head over to YouTube at tffdudes, you can look at this wonderful face I have that was made for radio, I have been told. Radio is not even really a thing anymore, I don't think. Just that we did top 8 here. Wild cards. I had Hunter Henry as a wild card tight end. Thought he did some really good things with Drake May last year. I think Stephon Diggs takes some pressure off him. Right now, he's going tight end 21. You can almost punt the position, get Hunter Henry. I think he's a top 10 tight end. He's going right after Brenton Strange. So go get Hunter Henry, grab him. I don't think you'll be sorry. I think he'd be really good. He's a reliable option for Drake May, a young quarterback. So I have Hunter Henry as a wild card top 8 finish. Jordan had Tucker Kraft. Seth had Dallas Goedert. Next on my list here, guys, at number 8, I have Travis Kelce. No matter what Travis Kelce does this year, he's going to finish top 8. Unless a severe injury happens, he's too good. And what Jordan said is if Travis Kelce was top 5, it wouldn't surprise him. If he was outside the top 12, it wouldn't surprise him. His age, I just think it's kind of hard to tell what Travis Kelce is going to do. They have a young wide receiver room. His ADP is really nice, though. So I don't see myself drafting Travis Kelce. He's still tight end 6. You know, if you've always wanted to be a guy who drafted Travis Kelce, never could, this is your chance to do it. Maybe it pays off. You know they're going to use him. You know there'll be some touchdown equity. I just don't think he's the PPR monster he once was. Heading over to number 7 here, I had TJ Hawkinson. Hardly played any games last year, guys, but he still put up some really good numbers, had over 60 targets, didn't find the end zone very much. I am low on TJ Hawkinson. PFF has him at 4. Fantasy Life has him at 5. I have him at 7. I like JJ McCarthy, but I like Justin Jefferson more. I like Jordan Addison more. I know the guy went nuclear the last couple games. I just couldn't get myself to I could have put him over Jake Ferguson. I couldn't put him above Laporta, Andrews, McBride, Kittle, or Bowers. Those were guys I just couldn't get myself to do it. I actually like this ADP for Hawkinson. I think it's really good, and I think you should draft him. This is that sweet spot there. Right now, he's going, on Underdog, he's tight in 5. So I'm pretty low on him. I'll raise my hand. Maybe that's an error on my fault. Head over to Underdog, guys. Underdog Fantasy. Promo code DUDES. Match up to $1,000. And this week on our Best Ball Draft series, last week I had Commissioner Rhino. Go check that out. Only on YouTube. Or no, it was on everywhere. This week I have Aaron, friend of the pod. Some of you in Lemoore might know him as the Sod Father. The guy loves sprinklers. The guy loves grass. He is a assistant manager at West Valley Supply. He loves sports. He loves grass, and he loves sprinklers. So check that one out. That one's going to be good. Had technical difficulties on that one as well. Won't happen again. Switching up the host here, guys. But you can hear the whole thing. You just won't see the draft board on the screen. So head over to TFF Dudes, hit the bell, hit the sub. You won't want to miss that one. We do a best ball draft. Also, the guy, he currently mows Lorenzo Neal's lawn. Hall of Fame fullback. Maybe you never heard of him. Not sure if he's in the Hall of Fame. He should be in the Hall of Fame, though. Has blocked for many running backs that are in the Hall of Fame. Jordan and Seth both have David Njoku at 7, along with PFF, who also has him at 7. Me, I'm just kind of concerned with the Browns quarterback situation. Is it Shador? If it's Joe Flacco, I absolutely love it. Sounds like Shador's doing pretty good in camp. So I got Shador. So I got David Njoku there at 7. And, just feeling bad tonight, guys. When you let somebody down, it's your fault. I think I'm going to have to call Comcast tomorrow, maybe get some Starlink, maybe get Boost Mobile like Phil. Seth is really happy with his cricket plan for Wi-Fi. And at 6, I have Jake Ferguson. When Dak Prescott's healthy, he's a top 5 fantasy QB. And you go back 2 years ago, what Jake Ferguson did, I think he bounces back and takes off where he left off pre-Dak injury. Plus, he makes some pretty good TikTok videos with the Cavender twins. Travis Kelce at 6 for Jordan. I had Kelce at 8. Seth has Kelce at 8 as well. Jordan talked about how Kelce's one of the hardest guys to rank because if he was outside the top 12, it wouldn't surprise him. If he was at 6, it wouldn't surprise him either. I just think no matter how bad Travis Kelce is, he still finishes within that top 8. That's why I have him at 8. Next on my list, Sam Laporta. Lions, one pride. Maybe he gets that, that little roar back that he had his rookie season. I'm doing the little cat paw at the screen there. Gets the touchdowns. Lots of positive things about J-Mo Williams coming out of training camp. Lots of positive things about Amon-Ra St. Brown. You still got Montgomery. There's a lot of cooks in the kitchen there. And then I have Mark Andrews at tight end 4. Double-digit TDs last year. Didn't feel like that. Everyone's talking about, the drop pass versus Buffalo. Right now, Mark Andrews is tight end 7 on Underdog. I love this. I think this is great value on Mark Andrews. He's still going to be a top 5 tight end for sure. The touchdowns are going to be there. It's not like Lamar Jackson's going to start throwing to Zay Flowers in the red zone or Rashad Bateman. He has old faithful Mark Andrews there. I don't think he's getting a car accident this year. A little worried about Derrick Henry in the red zone. But Mark Andrews, this ADP is just too nice, guys. So get Mark Andrews. It's as good as it's going to get. And he's going to outperform this ADP right now of tight end 7. Next on my list, Trey McBride at tight end 3. Finished his 2 last year. I do think he gets more touchdowns, but I also think Marvin Harrison Jr. gets better. So I have Trey McBride at tight end 3, followed by George Kittle at 2. Kittle, some vacated targets there. Jordan has him at 3. Seth has him at 2. If Kittle's healthy, it wouldn't shock me if he finishes tight end 1. He's going to eat there. San Francisco needs him. He has to be good. I don't think McCaffrey's the pass-catching back he once was. They're going to have to lean on Kittle to win some games. And ChatGPT predicted the 49ers to go to the Super Bowl. So if AI is right, which it usually is, George Kittle will be a big part of why the 49ers go to the Super Bowl. Jordan has Trey McBride at 2, along with PFF. I am the lowest on Trey McBride, having him at 3, along with Seth. Number 1, Brock Bowers. We all have Brock Bowers as our number 1 tight end. I was too low on him last year. Not doing that again. I don't think he repeats, does like what the Sam Laporta does. I think the Raiders use him in Genty. If Geno Smith could just quit running his mouth, at these football camps, whatever it is. There's our top 10 there, guys. Hopefully this was good. Just thought I had to get something out for you because I feel bad about what happened. So let me know what you think. Give me a like. Give me a sub. Remember, don't be rude. Share the dudes. Okay? Sorry I didn't have anyone else here. Had a nice Mount Rushmore coming up. We will try to get to you next week. Sorry again for the technical difficulties. Things happen. Wanted to get the pod out still. It's all my fault. I'll take the blame. And we will see you next time, guys. And as always, take care.